Libras, how are you guys doing? Happy September. It's Virgo season and I'm a Virgo, so happy birthday to me. Tomorrow is my birthday. I will be 46 years young and I am ready to go. So ready to go. Okay, can you guys hear me and see me okay? I certainly hope so. Libras. So Libras, hope you've been doing well. Just really quick, I want to mention something to you guys. I am going to be doing a tarot class. My friend Jai from Channel for Grace and I are doing a tarot class, a 9-week course. We're super excited about it. It begins on September 21st. I won't go into all the detail now, but if you're interested in registering for the course, like I said, it's a very intense and immersive course. Intensive, immersive, educating. It starts 9/21 Thursday, goes for 9 weeks. Once a week we meet for a couple hours each week, and it's going to be really insane, really amazing, really great. So if you've always been interested in the way I read and you want to learn more, and you have taken a class with Jai and I or never have, you want to get to know us better, this is your chance. It's $444. You can pay all at once, or we have a payment plan option. The information is in the description of this video, so click it and tick it. All right, guys, this is the reading for Libra. September 2023. Let's see what's going on with our Libras. I'm actually going to pull out my good old trusty Rider-Waite deck, right? Rider-Waite. We like that Rider-Waite deck. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. Thank you, Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. Thank you, Guardian Angel, Lechachia. Thank you, all Spirit Team and Ancestors. Thank you, Nana and thank you, all Guides. Thank you for allowing me to connect today to the energy of Libra and their soulmate. For those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time, remember, readings really are kind of timeless. I mean, this is geared towards September 2023, so if it resonates for you right now, it was for you. But you may click on this reading at some other time in the future, and if it resonates for you, it was probably meant to give you a message. Geared toward Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus as well, but mainly Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? Ferme la atención. We're going to start with your soulmate, Libra, and then we will move on and do your side of the street. Soulmate for Libra. Show me the soulmate of Libra, September 2023. 68 cards for the soulmate of Libra. Gemini energy coming through, Libra. Any of you Libras dating another air sign, a Gemmy? Because they're coming out. Okay. So, in your foundation, hold on, the cards are slipping and flying here. I got to get these all, make sure they're in their proper order. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, Libra, that's very interesting is there's some major arcana showing up. First of all, in your foundation, Libras, you have the Magician card. This Magician card is also Gemini and Virgo energy. It's really not specifically those energies. What the Magician card is it's representative of the planet Mercury. And because Virgo and Gemini are both signs that are ruled by Mercury, we can sort of connect it to those signs. The Magician card is a representation of divine masculine energy. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. What's happening for your soulmate foundation, this is the soulmate, sorry, not you, Libra. Let me rephrase that. We're looking at your soulmate right now. So what's happening, it doesn't matter if they, or if you're a cross watcher and you're watching because you love a Libra, it doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman. This is about is your divine masculine energy. So foundationally, your divine masculine energy is sort of taking the focus, right? And what this is the universe showing me is that you are at a place where you can manifest some really cool shit, some badass shit right now, Libra or cross-watcher. You're the one who's able to manifest some really crazy shit. And I keep mixing up what I'm saying between Libra or the soulmate, so that reminds me I need to mention, the energies can flip. It's not about whether one side matches the right side. Like if I'm saying this is the soulmate, if it matches for your soulmate or for you, what matters is if the energies flip, they should flip accurately, okay? So yeah, with this energy here, it's like the soulmate is really at a place where their divine masculine energy is coming into balance. And if they've been running, they're going to stop running because they're coming into a place of balance. They've got all the tools now to start moving forward in a strong way. It looks like in the recent past, they took off. You have Knight of Swords energy. So they went flying. This could also be you, Libra, because it is air energy. So either you or them just took off running in the recent past. I mean, hightailed it out without so much as a word. But what's happening is that completed a cycle for them. They've got the World card right after that, right? So they went running, and then the World card came in and said, yep, that was the last, because apparently this connection is so strong, and we'll get into that in a minute, that once they did that running, it didn't work for them the way it used to. Running was something that this person did in the past to avoid things, just like they're doing it here, or did do it, but it no longer is working because this connection is so intense, so powerful, so, spiritually based that it feels sick, it feels lonely and very unpleasant to run from you, even though it's something that they do almost naturally, almost second nature. And they probably, based on this, are running from you more than they ran from anyone, or did run from you more than they ran from anyone, because the connection is so strong, right? Things like this can scare a divine masculine out of balance, which is, although they're coming into balance now, they were out of whack before. So the World card is here, and it's really, to me, speaking about the fact that they're now finding that balance. That cycle of running should be done. I mean, listen, when there's a runner chaser dynamic to a connection, it can rear its ugly head, right? It can always rear its ugly head. But once that cycle ends, it usually does end. Now you can flip, and the chaser can start running. I mean, it's crazy in these connections. Who knows? But I do think that cycle, based on what I see here, feels like it's over for the most part. The next thing I see is that they were trying to so they've got the Four of Pentacles and then the Queen of Cups. They had been bringing into the relationship with you, or the connection with you, a lot of past energy, a lot of past value. Could have even still been married, could have even still been in a relationship. It looks like for some of you, this person this is just for some, not for all, but I do see for some of you, this person had filed bankruptcy with a spouse, or was going through a lot of financial issues. They were in the court system trying to get things worked out. And that energy, even though they may have done that and dealt with that energy carried right into your relationship with them, and it caused a bunch of shit, And so they've been really afraid. God, this feels so directed at someone I know, but I'm sure it's going to be for a lot of you. They feel really afraid about the timing of this because they're still dealing with so much. They see you, obviously, as very loving and kind, Libra. The Queen of Cups energy is not even associated. This is more water. That's like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this cup, look at this cup. I haven't noticed this in a long time, but I'm noticing it right now. This cup looks more like an urn. Instead of like a chalice for wine or water or anything like that, it looks like an urn that would hold ashes. So they see you as, even though the connection had ended or was over, you still loved and gave them your attention and your heart, even though maybe they didn't deserve it. And that gives them, a sense of guilt, but it also gives them a realization that you're worthy. Like, you are worthy. But I want you to know, from your perspective, you don't need to ever do that again with them or anyone else. If it's over, you pull your heart back and you keep moving forward, because if this is something that's meant to be, it'll be. They'll come back around like they should, but you don't need to devalue or disrespect yourself like this, okay? That's not how you get someone to love you, right? In fact, you don't get someone to love you. They either do or they don't. And this energy, although beautiful, self-sacrificing, right? Those of us raised Christian believe sacrificial love is the greatest love of all, right? And it's beautiful, but it's not going to get you a happy, balanced relationship with this person. Just know that. So anyway, they're very aware of that aspect of this, and you felt like you were in prison, though. See the bars behind her head? You felt like, oh my God, I'm in prison in this relationship. So as much as you may have loved this person, for you, it was like the soulmate, almost, that energy, that connection had you imprisoned. And that's no good for you, Libra, okay? However, having said all of this, and seeing that your soulmate, Libra, is coming into this divine masculine energy, they're about to manifest some really cool shit. So I hope you get to be in their life while they're doing it. Because they've got the Eight of Pentacles coming in, and then the Lover's card, okay? I believe you're dealing with either a Gemini, a Sagittarius. Yeah, I mean, listen, it can be any sign, but Gemini and Sagittarius are coming in really strong here. And I'll tell you the Sagittarius energy in a second. But with this Eight of Pentacles and then the Lovers here, what this is speaking to me about is they're wanting to put the work into this. They're wanting to really give you what you deserve. And they want to take it slow, like one step at a time. But they want it to be stable and real. That Earth energy, that Eight of Pentacles, is someone who, it's an energy, their intentions are not here anymore. Their intentions are not about running. Their intentions are really putting the work in and doing it in a way that's going to make you both recognize the value of the relationship. If you look at the Lovers here also being very exposed, they're naked and exposed and out in the outside. there is an exhibitionist, I have to say, like I'm picking up, there is sort of an exhibitionist aspect for some of you in this connection. There's a lot of sexually charged energy and a little bit of exhibitionism. You know, you guys some of you may have enjoyed having a little outdoor connecting, if you know what I mean. Be careful about that, okay, guys? But I really want you to know that what I really feel about this is that what's beautiful about this is, yes, like that Gemini energy is duality and it is the twins and split energy, but really that's a beautiful soulmate connection. It's divinely guided. You've got the angel here, and there is a desire on this divine masculine's part to put the work in now that they're feeling more balanced, and a desire to do it right? And look how he's focused on that coin. He doesn't want to just rush in, hop back in bed, rush through this, push you into situations you're not comfortable with. He wants to pay attention to each step of this relationship and hammer, chisel. He wants to pay attention to the details of each step of this connection and move forward one step at a time. This is someone who does truly forget about the running. Yeah, it happened. It happens. We're human. We're all human, and I can't stand when somebody watches a reading of mine and then they go in the chat and say, like, or in the comments and go, that person did this, and this. I don't want them back. Okay, then why are you watching this? Just go. Don't, like, here's the thing. I think that's great when people stand up for themselves and put boundaries in place. But here's the thing. This running or whatever this person did, at some point, guys, we have to find the balance between our ego and pride and self-respect, right? And love and forgiveness, because there has to be a balance. It's good to have self-respect. It's good to have pride. It's good to have boundaries. It's also good to be able to forgive and to see when real love is at the root of something and someone's not running to hurt you. They're running because they're running from themselves, and that there's a real love involved here. Sometimes it's actually good to forgive and to remember we're all human. We all make really dumb mistakes, and we sometimes step on each other's toes, even the toes of those we love and value the most. And it's not whether we've stepped on each other's toes or not. It's whether we see that and we try to right that wrong and we try to grow and ask forgiveness, right? What's that Hawaiian hopo'opono? It's what is it's the 4 statements. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. That's what this says, okay? So there's a lot of hope in this. There's a lot of hope. This person they're battling their ego. They've got the 5 of Swords in their outcome position. So they're battling their own ego, right? They are. They're not, this isn't 10 of Cups outcome. They're battling some tough stuff, and they're going to continue to. They have the 10 of Wands also. That's pressure on that. There's a pressure on them that's causing them to stop doing this. That's gonna bring them through and out of that. And that's part of what this divine masculine magician energy is. It's showing them what it really means to be a divine masculine. And the universe is gonna send in this pinnacle that allows them to go through that doorway, but it's gonna be as soon as they put down that sword. As soon as they put down that sword and stop fighting and lay down their burdens and trust. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, the Sagittarius energy is coming in what's crowning all of these cards for your soulmate, Libra, and that's the Temperance card. If you've been having trouble believing in this, if you've been struggling with having faith in this connection, trust it, because the Temperance card is crowning all of these. That's the universe saying, look, the divine has your back. Source energy from whence you came wants to assist you in this. They want to move the parts around and make this viable, make this real, make this lasting. And it can and will be, but it's all about your belief system. Believe in these angels and what angelic assistance can do for you. Find out who your guardian angel is. Call upon them. Call upon the archangels that correlate to your cause specifically, right? You don't have to do this alone, Libras or soulmate of Libra. You don't. Ask for help. Eve, especially a divine masculine in balance, one of his great strengths when he's in balance is he's not too prideful to ask for help. Okay? And with this crowning everything, it says the help is here for this connection. The help is here for this soulmate of Libra to help them come into their own and bring this connection to fruition. Okay? I love that, guys. All right. Now I'm going to pull for Libra. We'll stick with the Rider-Waite Tarot. See what you guys are doing on your side of the street, little Libras. But yeah, guys, think about taking this class with Jai and me. We're so excited about it. And I feel like if you have ever wanted to become a great reader or even just learn how to read when you're sitting for a reading, like if you're sitting for a reading with me, but you'd like to sort of understand more how I'm doing the cards and how I'm seeing what I'm seeing intuitively, I think this class is going to be something super intense and amazing. We're going to talk about the history of tarot, the secret meanings of the major arcana, the sort of the esoteric aspects, the astrology, the ancient Egyptian truths, and just there's so much to tarot that makes it just a beautiful example of the soul's journey, right? Show me Libra, September 2023. The Lover's card came out again. Okay, wow, a lot of the same cards, guys. This is so cool. Very interesting. Okay, Lovers came out again. This is the crowning energy for you guys, Libra. Leo energy is here, Sagittarius, Scorpio, your energy, Libra. So let's start with the foundation. So foundation, Libra, you have the Temperance card. So just like the Temperance card was crowning your soulmate's energy, the Temperance card is your foundational energy. You were holding on to this too tightly, Libra. You've got the Four of Pentacles behind it. You were holding on to it and valuing it almost too much. And the universe stepped in and has helped you find balance, whether it was when that person ran or when you decided to run. Somebody realized it needed to be balanced. And the universe is really stepping in and bringing that balance here. You were avoiding what the universe was trying to do in the recent past. You had the Seven of Wands here, Libra. So you were like, no, I got this, which we as humans always try to do. No, I got this. No, you don't. Let the universe do it for you. Justice stepped in. So Justice stepped in, and yeah, was it painful? Sure. Look what came next, the Death card. It felt like a death. What you went through, Libra, felt like a death. When someone leaving feels like a death, oh, you need to grieve it. Because why? Remember, no matter what happens in your life, the greatest joys and the most sorrowful sorrows, you've got to learn to remember this is part of the plan. Everything is unfolding exactly as it's supposed to, not kind of how it's supposed to. It's not unfolding in a resemblance of how it's supposed to. Even when we don't like it, it's unfolding exactly how it's supposed to. And what does that mean then? So what it means is the universe needed you to go through that loss, to stop resisting, to go through that loss, to allow Temperance to step in, to release all the things you were holding on to. Why? So that it could have a reset, so that it could have a restart. So your divine masculine, whoever that was in the magician side before, so that they can figure out what they don't want to lose. Because if you don't let them go, and if you chase while they run, they're going to keep running, and they're also never going to experience the losing side of this. They need to know what it feels like to not have you all up in their life. And they do. They don't like it. They don't want that. They want you in their life. And here's the thing. Now you have the Lovers on your side. See, a lot of mirroring cards, the Lovers, Temperance. Now you have the Lovers on your side as the crowning energy. So what's going on with you is now you're kind of in some duality. You're like, you know what? I do love this person, but I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back and be that person that's weak and needy and all those things. Well, guess what, Libra? You're not. You don't have to do that. You're going to find your balance in this. Literally, you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is all about giving and taking, receiving in balance. It's about financial balance. It's about your own energy, learning how to balance from within your energies, your chakra. It's all the things you could think of, right? It's balancing your passion because your passion for this person is really strong. And that's not a bad thing. It's just a thing, right? It's just a thing. Then you've got the Six of Cups, another card about balance, but deeper than that. This is about what this connection feels like or has felt like, past tense, when you two are in balance. What does it feel like? It feels like childlike happiness, nostalgia. Two teenagers, playing on the beach, like romping on the beach together. Okay? Who doesn't want that? We all want a connection that feels like that. But we have to, as we get older, the older we get, the more we have to work at the connection to have that. Yes, it can come naturally when you have a spiritual connection, but the older we get, the more we get set in our own ways and we, used to doing our own thing. So it does require a lot of compromise, a lot of consideration in here and in here of what the other person needs, of what could really devastate the other person. We got to start thinking about that. right? And that's going to be the key to this card, is finding the balance between thinking and feeling your own needs out and then thinking and feeling their needs out. There's a balance to it, right? It's a duality. It's straddling a fence. And you're doing it. Look, the last card, another card about balance, strength. This is literally your masculine energy and feminine energy inside you becoming balanced, and thus your energy balancing with their energy. One of you representing the masculine, one of you representing the feminine, that being balanced. It's about you finding the balance between when to speak and when to hold your tongue, finding the balance between when to emote and when to hold it close to the vest, finding the balance between when to cry and when to feel, joy. There's a balance in this strength card, and it's your outcome card. I'm telling you, this is a good sign for this connection. The outcome is strength. The outcome is, and it's crowned by the lovers. I like these. They're not perfect cards. They don't say you're married. They don't say, you're on the track to forever, happily ever after. But happily ever after doesn't exist, guys. Like, we don't die with someone in our arms. We all die alone. We came in alone, we leave alone. But what I can say is this relationship has potential to be something really special, really balanced, and really beautiful if you guys continue to be willing to work at it and give it a chance. And I'm telling you, they want to work at it. Do you? Do you want to work at it? Because they want to. They may not be telling you that right now, but watch, they will. I'm going to pull a couple Animal Spirit Oracle cards here for you guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pull one for Libra, one for the soulmate, and one for the connection itself. So one for like the two of you together. All right. Show me the card for Libra at this time. All right. Show me the card for the soulmate and for the connection. Okay. So Libra, you got the chameleon spirit. You can adapt to almost to anything really. It's card number 14. That's a 5. There's a lot of change happening in your world and in your connection, but this is for you. So the change that's happening to you, trust it. Trust the change. Don't fight it. Lean into it. Let go. It says act as if. Remember, your words have power. Your actions have power. Use the law of assumption. If you're not sure what that person's doing because you've been out of communication, but you want them to have been doing a certain thing, well, speak and believe as if they are doing the certain thing you want them to do. Don't speak and believe like, oh, they messed up and they're still messing up. Well, that's not going to help anything. You create your reality, right? So act as if, speak as if, be as if, okay? And then your soulmate, Libra, has the wombat spirit. Be at home, card number 68. This is interesting. So they've got a 5 also. The 8 and 6 is 14. That's a 5. 14, 14. So you're both in the midst of great change, right? The wombat spirit, be at home. This is an energy. They may have been, kind of stuffing their feelings a little bit, being a little lazy, but that's okay. That's what they're supposed to be doing right now. It's Virgo season, and this feels like a little bit of Virgo energy, hermit energy. I have to fight against that sometimes, guys, right? I'm a very ambitious and driven person, but I can easily get into that hermit mode energy, and it's not good. It's good for a day here and there, but it's not good to get into cycles of that. And they may be in a little bit of a cycle of that because they do miss you. They thought they wanted freedom, but maybe they didn't want freedom so much, right? And then the connection itself is the coyote spirit. Card number 16, that's a 7. 7 is the holy number of completion. It's a lucky number. This connection is holy. It's lucky. It's special. And it says what? Trust in divine detours. Stop bemoaning the quote-unquote bad thing that happened in this connection and start knowing it was a divine detour, and the universe did it because the universe knows exactly what you and that person want deep in your soul, and it's trying to give you both what you want deep in your soul. And in order to get what you both want deep in your soul, you can't just jump in and be happy. You have to go through some divine detours to get to the true happiness together. And that's all that's saying, and I think that's beautiful. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think it's all been said. So September looks pretty interesting. Sorry this is a little late coming out. I know today's the 7th. And, it is what it is. I love you guys, and I'll try to get next month's out early, okay? Namaste, Libras. Hit me up if you want to get a personal reading. I'm open. And check out the links if you want to go ahead. Everything's in the description if you want to register for the class with me and Jai beginning September 21st. We can't wait to have you guys there. Don't wait